Mike, after arriving in Washington this afternoon, Pope Francis has driven to the Vatican in this humble Fiat, overshadowed by a much larger security force. It's the beginning of a potentially historic 6-day, 3-city visit in the U.S. Our exclusive D.C. Bureau's Jacqueline Policastro will be at the White House for his arrival tomorrow morning.
The White House is ready. It's only the 3rd time a pope will visit.
The rarity of it, the fact that this is a person who technically is the head of state but has enormous prestige beyond the political power. It's the power of the church.
The White House historian says Pope Francis is attracting people who aren't even Catholic, but who are enamored by his approach to world issues.
A feeling of hopefulness and care for the world.
The first visit by a pope to the White House was in 1979 when President Jimmy Carter met with Pope John Paul II. Then in 2008, President George W. Bush welcomed Pope Benedict XVI. But one of the president's cabinet secretaries, Broderick Johnson, says this time is different.
Just, marveling in this opportunity to have the Pope visit this White House in this country.
Johnson tells us President Obama has a unique relationship with the Pope, saying Obama admires Pope Francis and they share some common values.
Whether it's poverty and income inequality, trying to address the needs of those less fortunate, or the climate and what we need to do about climate change as stewards of the environment. And then also Cuba and, looking at the world, not as it used to be, but as it is.
Of course, White House workers aren't the only ones getting ready. Thousands of people are expected to gather here probably around dusk just to catch a glimpse of Pope Francis in person. Reporting at the White House, I'm Jacqueline Policastro.
And here's a look at some of the Pope's schedule for tomorrow. At 8:15 our time, President Obama will welcome Pope Francis at the White House. At 10 in the morning, there will be a papal parade followed by a midday prayer with the bishops of the United States. That's at 10:30. At 3:15, a mass celebrating the Pope's elevation of Junipero Serra to sainthood.